Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just an affable couple in love who loves reacting to Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, we do.
So this is season 3, episode 12 that we're checking out today. And you can get all of our reactions for this in a playlist in the description of this video. Also find a link to Patreon there. You can get early ad-free access a month ahead. And you can get our full watch-along reactions.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of information because you got a lot of options. So, you know.
Yeah, I'll let you digest that time for a little bit. All right. You ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Time for some firebending training. Zuko.
I know you're nervous, but remember, firebending in and of itself is not something to fear. But if you don't respect it, it'll chew you up and spit you out. Now show me what you've got.
Perhaps a demonstration?
Good idea.
Is he psychologically blocked from bending?
I don't know. There's something in the space they're in.
The altitude.
And
That one kind of felt hot.
don't patronize me. You know what it's supposed to look like.
Hey, jerk.
Psychosomatic.
Mind if I watch you two jerks do your jerk bending?
Get out of here!
Okay, take it easy. I was just kidding around. Jerk bending. Still got it.
I've got some pretty bad news. I've lost my stuff.
I didn't touch your stuff.
I'm talking about my firebending. It's gone.
Maybe you're just not as good as you think you are. Ouch.
Yeah.
Maybe your firebending comes from rage. And you just don't have enough anger to fuel it the way you used to.
Even if you're right, I don't want to rely on hate and anger anymore.
You're gonna need to learn to draw your firebending from a different source. Zuko needs to go back to whatever the original source of firebending is. For earthbending, the original benders were badger moles. One day when I was little, I ran away and hid in a cave. That's where I met them.
Aw.
I learned from the monks, but the original airbenders were the sky bison.
Well, this doesn't help me. The original firebenders were the dragons, and they're extinct. Maybe there's another way.
Almost sucking on his thumb.
I think so. Zuko makes him nervous.
Maybe we can learn something by poking around their ruins.
Maybe you'll pick up some super old Sun Warrior energy just by standing where they stood 1,000 years ago?
More or less. Either I find a new way to firebend, or the Avatar has to find a new teacher.
No, we just got you, Zuko.
I don't know why, but I thought this thing would be a lot faster.
This thing?
Yeah.
In our group, typically we start out our missions with a more upbeat attitude.
I can't believe this.
Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it.
Even though these buildings are ancient, I can tell the Fire Sage's temples are somehow descended from the...
Hopefully we'll learn something about firebending too. The past can be a great teacher.
Ah!
Good save. Oh.
This booby trap must be centuries old, and it still works.
There's probably a lot more.
Nice. Wall running.
People don't make traps unless they've got something worth protecting.
I mean, it could have been the people who are no longer there.
I'm not sure what this tells us about the original source of firebending. I thought the dragons were friends with the Sun Warrior.
Well, they had a funny way of showing it.
Zuko, something happened to the dragons in the last 100 years. Something you're not telling me.
My great-grandfather Sozin happened. He started the tradition of hunting dragons for glory. And if you could conquer one, your firebending talents would become legendary. The last great dragon was conquered long before I was born, by my uncle.
But I thought your uncle was good?
He had a complicated past.
Yeah.
Family tradition, I guess. Wait. It's a celestial calendar. I bet that sunstone opens the door on the solstice.
Monkey feathers.
Monkey feathers. Oh. I guess they're adopting that.
Yeah.
Nothing's happening.
Come on.
Good job, Zuko.
Yeah.
I don't care what everyone else says about you. You're pretty smart.
Now get in there, quick.
This is something called the dancing dragon.
You set off another trap?
Zuko, get over here. I want you to dance with me. Just do it. Let's follow the steps of the statues. Don't you see? These statues are giving us a lesson. I think this is some kind of Sun Warrior firebending.
Clever.
This better teach us some really good firebending.
Dragon egg?
Well, don't touch it.
Why not?
Could be cursed.
You need a bag of sand with equal weight.
Didn't really work out for Indiana Jones in the end, though.
This is true.
Oh,
I can't pull free. It's like some kind of glue.
it's got to change of view. Oh no.
Oh, that's not good.
Zuko, do something!
I can't move either.
It stopped.
At least we have air. Maybe if we stay calm, we can figure a way out of this.
Holy crap.
You had to pick up the glowing egg, didn't you?
At least I made something happen. If it were up to you, we'd never have made it past the courtyard.
Well, what do you think we should do?
Think about our place in the universe?
Who's down there?
We came here to find the ancient origin of all firebending.
They're obviously thieves.
Just hear us out.
My name is Zuko, Crown Prince of the Fire Nation. Or at least I used to be. My people have distorted the ways of them to be fueled by anger and rage. But now I want to learn the true way.
The best way.
I am truly humbled to be in your presence.
Good job, Zuko.
You must learn them from the masters, Ran and Shaw. They will examine you. They'll read your hearts, your souls. If they deem you worthy, they'll teach you. If they don't,
They'll burn
you'll
you.
be destroyed on the spot.
Oh, okay. I guess so.
Right.
You must bring them a piece of the eternal flame.
Think the masters are gonna be dragons?
That'd be awesome.
You will each take a piece of it to the masters to show your commitment to the sacred art of firebending.
I'm not a firebender yet. Couldn't my friend here carry my fire for me?
No,
Okay, very matter of fact.
this ritual illustrates the essence of Sun Warrior philosophy. Flame will go out if you make it too small, make it too big. You might lose control.
I'm just a little nervous. It's like a little heartbeat.
Fire is life, not just destruction. You will take your flames up there, the cave of the master.
Careful, I think yours is getting low.
Hurry up.
If I walk too fast, my flame will go out.
Your flame's gonna go out because it's too small. You're too timid. Give it more juice. I know you can. You're a talented kid.
Facing the judgment of the firebending masters will be very dangerous for you. Your ancestors are directly responsible for the dragon's disappearance. The masters might not be so happy to see you.
I know I wouldn't be.
But once they find out I'm the Avatar,
Have you forgotten that you vanished, allowing the Fire Nation to wreak havoc on the world? The decline of the dragons is your burden too.
Ooh. Not gonna be easy for either of you. Okay.
we could turn back now. We've already learned more about fire than we'd hoped.
No, we're seeing this through to the end. We're gonna meet these masters and find out what's so great about them.
What if they judge us and attack us?
Well, we're the Fire Prince and the Avatar. I think we could take these guys in a fight, whoever they are.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be dragons, but
Bring them out!
Chanter!
It's a very steep set of stairs.
Those who wish to meet the masters Ran and Shaw will now present their fire.
Sound the call!
Nice. Did Aang just let his fire go out?
he did.
Zuko, my fire went out. Give me some of yours.
No, just make your own.
Yes.
Still think we can take them?
I never said that.
Dinner for the masters.
Quiet.
Bloodthirsty.
What? Everyone's thinking it.
I think we're supposed to do the dragon dance with them.
What about this situation makes you think they want us to dance?
I think they want us to do something. Let's just try.
Yeah, go for it. Who doesn't love a good synchronized dance? Nice, moving along with the dance. That's very cool. Where is your flame?
Judgment time.
Oh, awesome.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I understand.
I mean, look at that. It looks like it's just like a straight drop down.
It does.
I saw so many colors.
Firebending harmony.
They judged you.
Worthy.
I can't believe there are still living dragons. My uncle Iroh said he faced the last dragon and killed it.
You did face it.
Iroh was the last outsider to face the Masters.
We didn't kill it.
They deemed him worthy and passed the secret on to him as well.
He must have lied to protect them.
Yeah, because he's a good guy.
Since I heard Katara, I've been too afraid and hesitant. But now I know what it really is. It's energy.
But inside of you, do you guys realize this?
Yeah.
Our civilization is called the Sun Warrior.
Hunting you was my drive. It was my purpose. So when I joined you, I lost sight of my inner fire. I have a new drive. I have to help you defeat my father and restore balance to the world.
Yay, look how happy he is.
Now that you have learned the secrets, we have no choice but to imprison you here forever.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. Seriously.
Give us a good
don't
Yelp
tell
review.
anyone.
This technique the dragon showed us. Zuko and I will be unstoppable.
I just think of like Dragon Ball. I'm like, they're gonna
Yeah,
merge.
me too.
We'll just tap dance our way to victory over the Fire Lord.
It's a sacred form that happens to be thousands of years old.
Oh yeah? What's your little form called?
The dancing dragon.
It's okay, Zuko. It means you're part of the group now and you get teased like that.
Yeah, although Katara's does have a bitter edge to it.
Yes, it does. She definitely has not forgiven him for betraying them.
Yeah.
For her, I mean, you know, basically his betrayal almost killed Aang.
Yeah. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
There's just this side of me as an audience member who's kind of like, okay, Katara, lighten up now.
Yeah, no.
But
She's kind of acting like a jilted lover, like I mean,
a little bit, yeah.
right?
I mean, I know they had like a moment in the cave, but I didn't think it was like that deep of a moment.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it was more just about Aang getting hurt, but yeah, the way she is acting, it is very like, I don't know, petty almost.
Yeah, the bitter ex.
Yeah, the better ex. Very cool episode as far as like Zuko now needing to find like his new purpose in life, and also just like Iroh still being the best guy ever.
I'm not gonna lie, I almost thought for a minute that we were gonna see Iroh and that he was
I
gonna be
did too.
hiding out in this temple.
I did too.
And they'd find him. But no. So I am like, there's an Iroh mystery right now as to where is he since he busted out of jail and what is he up to?
Yeah, I was wondering that as well. I thought maybe like he was here. I'm just like, okay, good. I was waiting for you here for when you finally like, you know, were ready.
Yeah.
But no, obviously it doesn't happen.
Sadly not. I did really love the moment when Aang said to Zuko that he was pretty smart. Zuko's been a little bit sensitive to Aang's kind of positive reinforcement, like he's kind of perceived it as patronizing, so I was a little bit concerned as to how he would receive that moment, but I love that he had like the little hint of a smile from it, and that just, it's like, yeah, see guys, like it's gonna be okay.
I thought the dragons were going to talk.
Yeah, I mean the firestorm was really cool.
Yeah.
And that didn't disappoint.
No.
I'm just like, I was expecting a little bit more in terms of like communication.
I mean, it was great. I loved it. I just was wondering if anyone else thought they were going to talk. I thought they were going to talk. Did you think they were going to talk? Okay.
I thought there was going to be like some sort of communication, which is why you present the fire and like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the firestorm was phenomenal. And if Aang and Zuko both walked away with like understanding the meaning of life from seeing this firestorm, then that's great. And like, no complaints. It's definitely not what I expected.
Yeah, you know, and then I guess brought back the dance. When the dance was actually happening and like it was like kind of coordinated with the dragon's movements, that was nice.
Yes, that was a couple of really cool shots there. And I loved how like at one point the blue one is with Aang and like his blue arrow and Avatar. Then of course Zuko is with the angry fire one. And
yeah, but Zuko's not angry anymore.
No, he's not.
Yeah. I think we've just been watching in preparation for season 3 of Vox Machina. We've been rewatching Vox Machina season 2 and like the dragons talking that. So I think that's where I got my talking dragons from.
And I just feel like they do talk in animated shows.
Yeah, I think that was also, yeah.
It's like Game of Thrones, I don't expect them to talk, but like in my animated shows, I do. I mean, Shenron talks.
Yeah, it's true. Shenron does talk, yeah.
See?
So there you go. So, if you want to jump ahead to the next few episodes, then go ahead and check out Patreon. Links down below in the description of this video. We're a month ahead there. And thanks so much for seeing our reaction for Avatar: The Last Airbender. But just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.